get started in your personal and family finance course, I suggest that you use either Firefox or Chrome for this course. You'll start by going to the announcement page of the course, and for Module 1, scroll down to the assessment chart, and you'll download the vocabulary guide to use as you go through the lessons. Back on the announcement page, scroll up to the top, and you're going to use the menu bar at the top of the screen and click on Lessons. On this page, you'll click Segment 1, Module 1, Lesson 1.01. This is where you'll start reading your lessons. As you read through the lessons, you'll find bold print words. Remember, you can find the definitions for these words in your vocabulary guide. You may wish to take notes as you read, since you will be able to use your notes on your quizzes, DBAs, and exams. When you're finished reading Lesson 1.01, click on the right arrow to go to the next lesson. The first 5 or 6 lessons of each module will just be reading assignments. Once you complete the reading, you'll come to the critical thinking questions. This is the first assessment that you'll submit. Instead of using the questions in this lesson, you're going to go back and click on the menu button again. Click on Announcements to go back to the announcement page. Before completing any of the assessments, a module review is available in the assessment chart. I highly recommend that you watch the module review before completing any assessments in any of the modules. These are going to be a huge help for your assessments, quizzes, and DBAs. When you're ready, you'll click on the assessment file. And to avoid any confusion, I have already chosen 2 questions that I would like for you to answer. You're instructed to answer each question in a minimum of 3 to 5 complete sentences based on the text in the lessons. You will not receive credit for answers that have been searched on the internet. It's okay to use some prior knowledge, and I'd love to see you include your personal experience, but in order to receive full credit, you will need to include evidence from the lessons to support your answers. And these need to be written in your own words, of course. Even though this is not an English course, you are expected to capitalize your I's and use your sentences should be complete, informative, start with capital letters, and end with punctuation. It's also expected that you always proofread before you submitting your assessments. Once you're ready to complete your assessment, you can highlight your questions and copy them, and go to the assessments part of the course. Right here, you're going to click on 1.06, Critical Thinking, to open up the assessment. Anywhere in the student comments box, you can click and paste your questions. Put some spaces in between or typing in your answers. Once you're ready to submit your work, at the bottom, you'll check the Submit for Grading button. Check the checkbox. That'll change your button to Submit for Grading. If you're not ready to submit it and you need to save it for later, you can leave that unchecked and just click Save for Later. You'll have the same steps to follow for all of your critical thinking, lab, and discussion questions. With your discussion questions, there's also another video. Let me show you where that is in the assessment chart. Go back to the announcement page. You'll have a video right here showing you how to post to the discussion group. Please be sure to explore the announcement page for other resources such as weekly announcements, DBA availability times, contact information. Here's our little mascot. And scroll down a little bit more. We have a wall of fame. Here's some more helpful videos And this is going to be a huge help. This is our live lesson calendar. Be sure to explore it. It changes on a weekly basis. Our pink live lessons, you will earn credit for that assessment. For instance, 2.06, you would earn credit for that. 5.08, you would earn credit for that. And just make sure that you check that weekly to see which ones you might want to attend. And now you are all ready to get started.